Hello, hello, hello. Good Monday to you. I'm Carrie Hamblen, the CEO and President of the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce, and I get to come to you via video to share with you what's happening with the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce. And there's like once in a blue moon, there won't be something happening for like a week. But that doesn't happen often. This week is actually one of those, and I'm excited, but I have so much to report to you on. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So, last week, we had a lot of events. Hold on, let me show you. We had the Grow with Google workshop. So, there were things like this that came out of that. And then there was something like this. And then another thing like this. And then another thing like that. All these things that were happening with our good friends from Google. They came down, and it's this whole group of people, like about 20 people. There's the production team of it, and then there's the program team of it. And my dear friend Paula Fogarty, who used to work with Facebook, now works with Google, and they have this Grow with Google initiative that they're going to go to all 50 states to work with small businesses in their community to really help them kind of maximize all the things that Google offers. Obviously, it's something to sell with Google. But I mean, given how many people use Google as a means to search, it's really foolish to not pay attention to that. So they talked about how to read your analytics, how to get your stuff on Google Maps, how to get to where your search engine optimization is up there. So many good things. And it was an all-day workshop. And I would say almost completely filled every single time. But they were really good at accommodating people who wanted to come in and hang out in the workshop anyway. There were a couple of sessions where there were seats added in the back. But they had their whole system. And I'll be putting, you can see down below a number of photo albums that I just downloaded last night and today. There's our reception with Tom Udall, which I'll talk about in just a second. Our green drinks at the Restore, Construction Compadres, which hilarious, and the Grow with Google workshop. So very, very happy. Thank you, Paula Fogarty, and the whole Grow with Google team for coming. And I hope if you were able to go, that you were able to enjoy it. If you weren't able to go, you might want to check out the SBDC because there's something coming up on April 30th with the Small Business Development Center, and we'll be sending out notices for that. So save the date, mark your calendar, and just block it now because there's going to be another Google training session with the Small Business Development Center on the 30th. So also last week on Thursday, we had a reception with Senator Tom Udall to celebrate the 10 wilderness designations in the Oregon Mountains Desert Peaks National Monument and also the permanent reauthorization of the Land and Water Conservation Fund. Now, you know, the Green Chamber has led the efforts in terms of connecting local economies with protected public spaces. And so it was a great honor to be able to celebrate with Senator Tom Udall, the New Mexico Wilderness Alliance, the Friends of the Oregon Mountains, Nuestra Tierra, the Pirotiwa tribe, Senator Heinrich's office was there, also Representative Xochitl Torres Small's representative was there. So many groups who have been working for over 10 years to get wilderness designation in the National Monument. And so it was really nice to be able to celebrate that with Senator Tom Udall on Thursday. Thursday night, we had our green drinks with the great folks at the Restore. So Candace Butler and April and the whole crew put on a nice spread and a great big, oh man, the food was amazing. It was one of those to where it was spicy enough to make my nose itch. Have you ever had that happen? And it was great. And also red beers, which brought me back to my college days. So I was having a great time, as I believe everybody else was. So thank you to Candace and April and the whole crew at the Restore. They are still busy doing builds right now. And so I think the building season ends in April. But they're putting up houses for people who are in the poverty level and are learning how to be able to finance their own house and just have affordable mortgages, which is what it's about. So, and they've also got caravanners who come from all over. And I met this lovely couple from Milwaukee. I was born in Wauwatosa, and so it was really nice to be able to talk about being cheese royalty and all sorts of stuff. If you want to know about me being cheese royalty, that's something for a different conversation. Also, we had the Construction Compadres event. Oh my God. This. Okay. So, on Saturday in front of COAS Books, we had Richard Coltharp, who is the publisher of the Bulletin, We had Griff Allen from the Lost Cruces escape room. We had City Councilors Cassandra Gondeta and Greg Smith. And we had County Commissioner Shannon Reynolds. And they were reading from different books that I picked the day before. And I was really strategic about these books. There was Sherman Alexie's The Lone Ranger and Tonto Have a Fist Fight in Heaven. Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility. There was Beowulf. There were a bunch of classics. Horton Hears a Who. What else? Oh, Dummies. Golf for Dummies. Some cocktail books. Some chocolate books. Some romance novels. Because what happened is that each of these compadres y comadres, they picked a book, and then they had to pick a passage to read. What they didn't know was what accent they were going to have to read it in. So, out of a box, they pick an accent. So there was Cassandra Gondeta picked a pirate. Shannon Reynolds picked a surfer. And he tried, but he just, no, it didn't work. Greg Smith had Yosemite Sam, famous cartoon character. Griff Allen had to read Horton Hears a Who while intoxicated, sounding intoxicated. And the winner, though, was Richard Coltharp reading a romance novel as Chewbacca. Now, I'm recording this at about 10 minutes after 2. At 3:30 today, I will post that video. The video quality's not so good, but if you hear it, you can hear Councilor Gondeta just laughing hysterically. I mean, all of us were, because it was hilarious. But you will be able to see and kind of hear the emotion of Richard reading a romance novel as Chewbacca. And of course he won. So thank you so much to all of you. Congratulations, Richard. You got the coveted Golden Cone Award. Our next Construction Compadres event will be at Vescovo Toyota on Saturday, April 27th at 1 o'clock. We are going to do a spare tire obstacle course. I already have Councilor Gabe Vasquez committed for that. And that will be a lot of fun, so just kind of keep a notice for that. So we've got a couple of things coming up, and I'll wrap this up. Our first Friday on April 5th is going to be How to Tell Your Business Story in Public and Online. I'm going to be leading that. That will be at 11:30 on Friday, April 5th at the Brannigan Roadrunner Room. Mark your calendars. Earth Day is April 20th, which is a Saturday. And then save the date for our annual membership meeting, which will be Wednesday, April 24th at Picacho Peak Brewing, the Grapevine Event Center. Very happy to be able to celebrate 9 years of the Green Chamber. Wait till our 10-year, man. We're going to come up with a party. Anyway, so as always, thank you for tuning in and for supporting the Green Chamber and supporting our local businesses. As always, we're very grateful for you to think local, act local, buy local, give local, drink local, however you want. We just ask you to think local first. So thank you, and we hope to see you at one of our upcoming events. Have a great week.